Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nona from thealignedlover.com. In today's video, we will be delving into the style of Bruno Mars, who I believe best resonates with the soft Gamin image ID per the yin-yang based Kibbe system. Again, this is my opinion. He is unverified and the only person who can tell you with 100% accuracy whether one person falls into a certain image ID or not is the man himself, David Kibbe, who I obviously am not. So if you're still interested in my take, my understanding of this, please watch this video and support by liking and subscribing. So I always like to start with a discussion of silhouette to really create a clear foundation and to set out the reasoning as to why certain features need to be prioritized and accommodated in an outfit. So, first and foremost, Bruno has yin scaling or yin sizing to his silhouette. He is 5'5" tall, and even without knowing his height, you can see that he has a more trim and compact physique. He doesn't look very tall or broad or large or very elongated. He has a more petite frame. As for his actual bone structure or skeleton, I would say he has a slightly young frame. There's a little bit of soft angularity, a little bit of sharpness. He has edges to his skeleton. Oppositely, if you were looking at someone with a very yin frame, they would have almost no sharpness. They would have a lot of sloping, gentle curves to their skeleton, and they would not have a more linear or narrow aspect to some of their features. They would look more softly wide. Bruno has a little bit of that yang directness, linearity, and angularity. As for his flesh, he has a softer quality to his flesh, rounder muscles, and very lush facial features. Yin size, slightly yang frame, yin flesh puts him at a high resonance with the soft Gamin ID. And if you're wondering why I'm saying soft Gamin, it's because it's the masculine form of Gamin. Let's briefly talk about Bruno's face. Even though you don't dress your face, you don't put clothes on your face, your clothes should honor your look, because your face is really what makes you unique. So even though you're not dressing it, you need to honor it. So again, Bruno has a slightly young facial structure or bone structure, more of a high cheekbone, more of a tapered jawline, a little bit more of a direct or more straight nose bridge. On top of that, he has very yin features, yin flesh, gentle eyebrows, large magnetic luminous eyes, soft cheeks, very shapely lips. All of that put together gives him a look that is very youthful and animated, playful, very expressive, a little bit romantic too. So if the female soft Gamin can be equated to having a Spitfire chic aesthetic, then I think Bruno really embodies Spitfire swag. So his clothing looks best when it honors this kind of character or this essence or this energy that his face resonates. So one of the most important accommodations that a soft Gamin must make is to create an accurate look with a broken rhythm, a staccato rhythm, or a broken silhouette, and to really reinforce that scaling with small details. So what do I mean by broken silhouette? I mean that the outfit needs to have segmentation to it in an accurate way that reflects natural tapers or contours or edges in the body. The broken silhouette needs to be achieved through segmentation at logical places on the body, not just random places. So, for example, the shoulders need to be crisp, and there needs to be accurate separation between the shoulder width represented in the outfit and the width of the torso. There needs to be a good break between where the torso and the lower half of the body meet. The upper arm and the lower arm are ideally represented in a more defined way so that the arm isn't just one unit. The same thing goes for the legs. So what happens when accuracy and this broken staccato rhythm are not honored is that, like on the right here, Bruno looks a little bit obscured, a little bit diluted, a little bit overwhelmed by his outfit. His outfit is no longer acting as an extension or a reinforcement of his natural traits. They are just kind of hanging on him in a seemingly almost arbitrary manner because they're just not reflecting his actual figure. So here with the oversized sleeves, the overly long pants, the really low kind of waist here where his upper body and his lower body look to be represented in equal proportion, essentially cutting him in half, and the very long expanses of solid fabric that don't reinforce his small scaling. This outfit just doesn't look as good and as celebratory of his physique as these two outfits on the left with high accuracy, maintained edges, logical segmentation, and small scale details that celebrate his scaling. As I mentioned in the breakdown of his face, Bruno looks very expressive and very animated, so naturally prints that have this kind of aesthetic or energy to them look amazing on him. As long as the prints are proportionate to his scaling, they usually look great. They look even better if there is a slight bit of intricacy to them, like with these beautiful folk prints, I believe from the Philippines, or a slightly curving nature, like with these florals. They all look gorgeous on him, and they just look so integrated into his look. Now on the right here, this print is just really big. It's just not accurate to his own scaling, so it looks a little bit overwhelming. The whole shirt is just very large, so it tends to look disproportionate and it doesn't reinforce his silhouette and his physique. Now, in terms of more casual, full body outfits, my best tip for the stuffed gamin is to look for staggering in your outfits so that you can easily find that staccato rhythm. So what do I mean by staggering? There needs to be staggering breaks or heights to your outfit. Perfect example is here with the outerwear. So his sleeves are cut off right below the elbow. That's one break. His jacket cuts off at a different height than his top or his shirt. So that's another one. His shirt hem, his trouser or pant hem, and then the nice segmentation of the two-toned shoes. So we have all of these different breaks in his outfit. They're nicely staggered. There's a more dynamic staccato feel to his outfit. Even without outerwear, you can achieve this through clear sleeves, clear shoulders, and contrasting colors from top to bottom, as well as using a print that helps add that dynamic feel. And you can just use solid over a print here, again with the two-tone shoes, the hats, and even the shades. They just add more levels, more staggering. If you love Bruno Mars and you want even more inspiration from the man himself, you can look into his clothing line that he designed with Lacoste. It is called Ricky Regal. It is named after his alter ego. Basically, I would describe it as sporty meets luxury meets 70s inspiration. It's very crisp and playful and fun and vibrant, but still has soft coloring to it, so it's not overwhelming. A lot of people can feel comfortable wearing it because it's not too loud in color, because loud colors and very playful kinds of outfit combinations can be hard for most people to wear, but if you tone down one aspect, it becomes a little bit more welcoming, a little bit more approachable. So if you just look throughout his website or his shop, you can get a good feel for his taste and his style. And I think it is such a good representation of his creative energy. It's fun, it really matches his music and his voice. And that brings us to the most important point. Just have fun. If you listen to Bruno's music, you're gonna smile, it's really fun, you're gonna wanna dance, it's very upbeat, it's funky, it's fresh, and his style really reflects that. So if you really love the feel you get when you listen to his music or see his outfits, get in touch with whatever makes you feel this way yourself, and don't take yourself too seriously. Try going a little over the top sometimes, because that is the most effective way to figure out what works and what doesn't. Playing safe and being really subtle all the time, it can get a little hard to differentiate between what really works and what really doesn't. Be a little theatrical. Don't be scared. It's just style. It's not that serious. And also just understand that style is a journey. You can reinvent yourself. You're gonna have evolving tastes. If you look at Bruno's outfits now in his Silk Sonic era, they're very different from his previous outfits and previous style, but they all work. So don't be afraid to change either. See you in the next video.